Hey everybody. So with my crafting season for Halloween kind of coming to an end, I wanted to go ahead and jump on and share with you one of the projects that I'm going to be making in one of my tutorials this year. Now, my Christmas season has started already because I do a lot of YouTube videos, and it's important that I start my projects early. So while Christmas crafting may not have started for you already, it has started for me. And if any of you have watched my 7 days of Halloween, you'll see that I did lots of Halloween projects and now I've put them away. So now I'm going to start on my Christmas projects. So what I thought I would do today is share with you one of the projects that I'm going to be doing in one of my tutorials. Now, I didn't plan on doing a live today, but I figured, it's Friday night. Why don't I go ahead and jump on and see what everybody's doing? And in the meantime, I can share with you what I'm going to be making in one of my video tutorials. Hi, Beth. I see Beth has joined, so glad to see someone's joined me tonight. I am still learning StreamYard, so I thought I would go ahead and schedule a video and see if I could do a little bit better this time. Last time I kind of fumbled through it, but hopefully it'll be a little bit better this time. So hopefully some more people will join, but I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera down and show you the project that I created, and I'm going to be creating a tutorial in the next few weeks. So just give me a moment and I'm going to flip my camera down. Okay, let's see. I don't want to be upside down. All right, that looks pretty good. I'm not sure why I don't get the full screen. It only gives me the half screen. I know that when I have the camera up, it gives me a full screen, but when I flip it down, for some reason, it just gives me the half screen. But we're going to go ahead and have to work with it. So this is the project that I created, and it's a little flip book. If you follow me on YouTube, you'll know that I love working with ephemera. So I was kind of excited when I saw this project on one of Tim Holtz's designers page. So I went ahead and I gave it a try, and it came out really cute. And I like it because you could do it with any types of bases. So you can do it with tags, you can do it with chipboard. There's a lot of ways that you can do this. So I thought I would go ahead and kind of jump on and continue to practice my StreamYard and my live videos and do a share with you as well. So the way that I put this together is called a binding technique, and you can do it with washi tape. But when I started working with my washi tape, this was really thin, and I was concerned that it wouldn't hold. Now, I know Tim Holtz has some fabric tape as well, but I didn't have any. So I thought I would go ahead and create my own fabric tape. And the way that I did that is I just had some canvas. This is just canvas that I had. And what I did is I had double-sided sticker tape. So I added this to one side of the sticker tape, and then I cut it, and then I added the other side. So when I'm ready to use it, I could just snip it and peel it off. And that's how I created the bindings. Hi, Susie. Glad you can join us. This is my second YouTube live, so hopefully everything will work out okay. I just came on to share with you one of the projects that I'm going to be creating for my Christmas series this year. Hopefully you guys had a chance to check out my Halloween series, and if you haven't, be sure to check it out over in my my links, not my links, but my videos. I did a 7-day series, and I use a lot of Tim Holtz products. So if you like Tim Holtz and if you like vintage inspired crafts, you're going to like my series. During the holidays, typically I use mostly Tim Holtz stuff. Beth, I appreciate you sharing my video. Thanks so much. So let me go ahead and do a walkthrough of this. Like I said, I did create my own canvas tape by just doing double-sided. I added it on the canvas. And then the tape that I use is just this really thin washi tape. I guess they call it tissue tape. But I wanted to have something a little bit stronger. You know, when I'm flipping through my book, I don't want my washi tape to tear. So that's why I had the idea to create my own canvas tape. So I'll go into more detail when I actually do the tutorial, but I just wanted to share with you what I bound this with. The skeleton tag. Yeah, that was a really fun one to make, Kathy. The skeleton tag is probably the epitome of what I like to create. I like to create grunginess. I love Halloween because I like it to be a little bit morbid. I'm not really a cutesy crafter. If you follow me, you know I'm not a cutesy crafter. Although this is a little bit cute, but I tend to be a little bit more grungy. And the skeleton tag came out really, really cute. So if you could, you guys, if you could share this link with your followers or with your social media. I'm new to StreamYard. I'm new to live streaming, and I'd like to be able to kind of spread the word. I know a lot of people have asked me to do live videos, and I just decided to go ahead and jump on it and kind of jump in and see how it goes. So again, it's just a little mini flip book. I have a hinge clasp here with a little token here, and it says believe. So you could use this to close your book if you wanted to. I have tags sticking out because I like the way that they flip. But if you want to, you can also use this as a closure. I just went ahead and used it as an embellishment. Now, I did a lot of layering here. As you can see, I have some of the paper dolls, and I love paper dolls. I have some of these vintage buttons, and these are true vintage buttons. I actually found a whole bag. I'll show you a portion of what I found. This is like a small portion of what I found, but I found them in an estate sale, and it was this huge bag of buttons, and they're true vintage buttons, so I had to grab those. So I added some vintage buttons. I did some layering. I have some ephemera. I did use remnant rubs as well, and then I used the label tape. As you can see, I have a little ticket here as well. I love working with numbers because I think it adds great interest. So on the next page, and as you can see, it flips really nice. I have a little pocket here. I added a little milk, what is this, a milk cap? And I actually created this in my shop. I have a shop. I create digital images. And one of the things that's tough for me is to cut up true vintage items. So as Tim Holtz does, he creates his vintage ephemera. I do as well. And this was a milk cap. Let's see if I have the original. I think I might have it still on my desk. Maybe not. Oh yeah, there it is. So this is the original vintage milk cap that I created this off of. And of course, I don't want to use this. Kind of weird about that. I don't like using my vintage items, but I like to recreate them. So I scanned this and I took it into Photoshop and I cleaned it up because as you can see, it's a little bit grungy. And now I can use it over and over again. And what I'll probably do is I'll use these as seals on some of my mailings that I send out. So I'll just use it kind of like an envelope seal. So I have a little pocket here. And you can stick all sorts of fun stuff in here. You can stick tickets. You can stick a gift card if you wanted to do this as a gift. But I just went ahead and just put a tag. I like how things stick up. I think it's really cute that way. But just wanted to show you that I created a little tag here. All right. So the next page is, again, more layering. These are vintage tickets, and I have these in my shop. So if you need some vintage tickets that say 25 this Christmas season, check out my shop because I have lots of them in there. I have some layering in the background. And this is one of the new Christmas paper dolls that Tim Holtz came out with this year. So I went to Joann's yesterday and they had the new paper dolls. It's funny, a lot of the retailers online don't even have some of the new product yet, which is unfortunate. But I was able to get the new paper dolls at Joann's. So I was able to add him to my little book. So you can flip it over. The next page, again, I created just a little pocket. And this was my prototype, you guys. I've never made a book like this. So whenever I plan on doing videos on YouTube, I typically will do a prototype because I want to try out the design first. And I don't like to get on camera not knowing how to create something. So this was my prototype. And I'm going to be creating another one on one of my videos to kind of show you how I put it together. And I have a little pocket here. There's a lot of ephemera going on here, but if you're going to give this as a gift, you want to be able to write something to somebody. So I thought this little card in here was cute for a little note. And then this page here, special delivery. I just layered it with some more ephemera. I didn't go too bulky, but on my next one, if I use chipboard, I may go a little bit more bulky. But I kind of wanted to keep it a little bit more flat this time. I have a red label in the background, and then I have my December 25th, and then my special delivery, and then again, another one of the paper dolls from Tim Holtz's new collection. All right. Can everybody hear me okay? Everybody's pretty quiet out there. Just want to make sure you can still hear me. If you can let me know if my audio is still good, I'd appreciate it. It's nothing worse to talk to yourself and nobody can hear you. So hopefully I'm coming through okay. All right. So, oh, perfect. Thanks, Beth. I appreciate it. All right. So next page. And let me show you here. So this is called a 2-in-1. You have two tabs, I guess, here, and then you have one here. So it can be a little bit wonky. I know some people may not like that. I don't mind it so much. I mean, I think that it's pretty sturdy. Like I said, I ended up creating my own canvas tape, so it's pretty sturdy. All right, awesome. Thanks, Susie. I appreciate that. I know when I did a video with Debbie J's Crafting, we had feedback, and she blamed it on me. She said it was because I didn't have headphones for my phone, and she ended up telling me after the fact that it was actually on her side. There was something that she needed to fix. So the whole video, I don't know if you saw it or not, but we did a passport card, and every time I talked, I had that echoing. And after the fact, she ended up telling me that it was on her side. So that stinks. But I'm glad that I don't have any feedback this time, because there's nothing worse to listen to a video and have all that feedback going on. And God, my voice is getting a little hoarse tonight. I don't know if I'm getting sick or what the situation is here, but I'm feeling a little hoarse. But oh well. So onward. Let's see. So the next page again, and this is where I was talking about how you have the 2-in-1. So you have the two tabs here, and then you have the one here. B&D Crafts and More. Hey there. Hi, how are you? Yeah, exactly, Susie. It was really hard to understand. And she kept saying that it was because I was on my phone, but I'm on my phone now and you guys are hearing me fine. And she said after the fact that it was her. So that's too bad. Hopefully when I do my Christmas a session with her, I haven't figured out what I'm going to do yet. I probably won't do digital. I'll probably do something more with mixed media. I got these new distress texture sets. It's the icicle crackle paste and the snowfall grip paste. So I might do something with this. I know that a lot of people know me for my mixed media projects. So we'll probably do something like that for the Christmas video. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. All right. So this page here, very simple. Oh, and I wanted to show you, even if you don't have the Christmas paper, their Christmas ephemera set, like I said, a lot of the online stores don't even have the Christmas stuff yet. I used just vintage. So this was stuff that I had in my stash. It is Tim Holtz, but it's not necessarily Christmas, but it was a great background because I had the front and the back, and then I just added my Christmas ephemera to layer it. And a lot of this ephemera that I'm using is from prior years. The paper dolls are from this season. Like I said earlier, I was able to actually get the new paper doll set at my Joann's store. So some of the figures that I'm using are from Tim's new set. All right, so my next page, again, another tag. And again, I like the oversized tags because I like the way it sticks out. You could even put little charms or little, little things on top if you wanted to. I think the bulkier, the better. I don't know about you guys, but I love things sticking out all over the place. I just think it's really cool. I think it would be kind of boring to just have a little book with nothing sticking out. So I kind of like that. You do want to make sure that your edge, it doesn't have anything sticking out though, because when you put your tape, these have to kind of align. So I learned that when I started putting that together, and I had to trim some of my ephemera, but it was fine. It wasn't a big deal. All right. So let's see here. So I shared with you that page. And then here is another page. Again, I'm using some remnant rubs. I used an old film from Vintage Slides. If you guys have seen me alter my vintage slides, I save these because these are great to craft with. I love the way it looks. So I just put the edge underneath my tag with my little guy here. Can put like a little sentiment or something up here as well. I haven't done that yet, but I'll probably put something there. And then this is another little pocket. Uh, she's so cute. Isn't she cute? Look how cute she is. The paper dolls this year are so cute. I always tease that I have a paper doll addiction, which I do. I don't know if you guys have seen my paper doll collection. Probably shouldn't be showing you because it's a little embarrassing. But I love my paper dolls. I got lots of them. I got a whole bin full. I have a little bit of a problem, but I love them. And I love that every year. Hi, Debbie. I blamed my feedback on you from the last video. So I went ahead and I threw you under the bus on that. But I was glad that I'm not having any feedback on this video. I actually scheduled this video, so hopefully it won't be so wonky when I decide to sign off. But I was just sharing my paper doll addiction. I did pick up the new Tim Holtz. Yeah, I have a problem. I know I do. And I buy them every time they're on sale. Anytime there's a new set that comes out, I kind of consider them my family because I love working with them. And I've even gotten to the point where if I find some great vintage pictures, I create my own paper dolls. Kind of crazy, right? So here's a picture of my husband's mom with her siblings, and it's a wonderful photo. It's a great Christmas photo. But if I find old photos like this, I love crafting with them. I just think this would just be so adorable in a bigger book. And I actually made some keepsakes for the family a few years ago using this picture. Let's see, were they in a book? Were what in a book, Susie? Yeah, let me know what you're asking. I'm not really sure what you're asking. But so yeah, so my love for vintage photos carries on. So whenever I find photos that work well, I buy them or I scan and then I scan them and I clean them up. So that probably will end up in some of my Christmas crafting this year as well. So this is my page here. And again, it's a little pocket where you can stick a little tag here. And I like it where the tag kind of comes out. Thanks, Debbie. I appreciate that. So that way it's kind of like a flip as well. And then this one I intentionally kept blank because, during the holidays, you want to be able to write a little note. Maybe you can write a little memory. These are considered keepsake books. So you want to make sure that you have room for journaling. And it's best to do even numbers. So I did 6 pages here, and you could just keep going on and on and on. But I stuck with 6 pages because I thought that was a good number. And it's not too thick. It's not too overwhelming, but I just think these would make the cutest gifts, especially if you personalize it. Like I said, if you get some family photos, and incorporate them into the book. I just think they would make really, really cute keepsakes. And then let's see here, almost done with my share. So you have a little room for journaling here. And then this pocket here, all I did was tear it. Don't be afraid to tear your paper. A lot of people get new things and they don't want to tear them. They don't want to cut them. But, you know, think about the end result. Don't think about the process to get there. So I tore this and I distressed it up with my walnut stain. And now I have a cute little pocket that I can stick things in here as well. And, you know, again, you can add gift cards. You can add family photos. Ooh, that looks good. Maybe I'll keep that there. There's a lot that you can do. And then I didn't do anything on the back. I'm not sure if I will. I kind of liked how it was plain on the back. Haven't decided if I should decorate that or not. But that's it. So, like I said, I plan on doing a full-on tutorial. And hopefully you guys will try this out. I think that they would make really great gifts. So yeah, I'm in Arizona. I don't know if any of you guys know that. I live in Prescott, Arizona. And Tim Holtz lives here as well. I've seen him at vintage uh, antique shows with Mario, and he's recognized me. I've seen him a few times, so that's kind of fun. And I've met Paula as well. When I was in Phoenix, we were in an antique shop and I ran into Mario, Paula, and Tim. So I've seen him a few times. It's always fun. He lives, like I said, in Prescott here. So whenever I go to some of the antique shops or antique store shows, I should say, I always wonder if I'm going to see him there. So huge fan of his. I love his style. And his style is my style. So yeah, I really enjoy crafting with a lot of his product. Yeah, Tim's awesome. He is just so creative. I love his designs. I've kind of I am kind of thinking about what I'm going to do next year as far as my crafting. I have a lot of stamps, and I know every once in a while we need to purge. I really like Stampers Anonymous, so I may just decide to just use their stamps only. I don't know if you saw Sissix today in their stories, but one of my monster tags were featured over on Sissix, so that was kind of exciting, and they tagged me. So that's always fun, and it's I get a lot of tags from Stampers Anonymous as well. So it's kind of nice that they recognize my work. It's always fun. So that's it, you guys. Like I said, I just wanted to come on and show you one of the videos I'm going to be making. Like I said, my Halloween crafting is put away. All of my Halloween items are actually going up for sale. I'm having an Instagram sale all week. So if you're not following me over on Instagram, it's at Taylormadecards4u. And my shop is TMC4U_shop on Instagram. But so if you like to buy things on Instagram, I sell a lot of my handmade items that I do videos on. I sell them on Instagram because I can't keep everything. And it helps me to buy new supplies. So if you're interested in buying any Christmas, it's my Christmas week. So I'm going to be selling a lot of handmade Christmas items. And vintage also. So if you like to buy vintage ephemera, I sell that on Instagram as well as in my shop. So just a little plug for myself there. So that's all I have, you guys. I just wanted to jump on and share with you this little book. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, subscribe if you like, if you like the style, if you like Tim Holtz products, and if you like vintage inspired projects. I'm going to be doing several Christmas projects this year. So subscribe to my channel and then hit the little bell so that way you'll be notified. And hopefully I'll do a few more lives as well. And let's see, what else do I need to say, Debbie? If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. That helps me out. All right, everybody. I think that's it for tonight. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. And I guess I'll see you. What glue did I use for the book? So, oh, Kathy, you caught me good. I was just about to log off. So it's not glue. It's binding tape. So let me share that with you really quick. I was going to do it in my tutorial, but it's what people use is washi tape, but this is too thin and I don't like how it tears. You see how easily it tears? So I was concerned that it wouldn't hold my book very well. So what I did is I had some canvas and I had double-sided tape. So I added double-sided tape and then I added the washi tape on my double-sided tape. And then what I did is I trimmed it down and then I added double-sided tape again. So now for my binding, I have tape and it's really strong because this is canvas. And that's what I use to bind my book. So I know that Tim has fabric tape. So it's kind of like that, but the base is canvas. So it's really strong. It's not going to tear. And your book will stay together. So that's what I used, Kathy. I didn't use glue. I used binding tape. And then for putting my ephemera down, I used the 3-in-1 beacon. So that's my secret. I always believe in sharing the wealth. I know I sell a lot of my handmade items, but if I can teach you how to make them yourself, I think that's awesome. I love making. I love the make. I don't necessarily keep everything. I do keep some things. And one of these days I'll show you my wall of art because I do keep some of my favorites, but I certainly can't keep everything. So that's it. I'm going to go ahead and sign off this time. Watch for my Christmas videos because they are going to start coming. And hopefully our favorite craft stores will start getting some of the new Tim Holtz Christmas products because I know we all want it. All right, guys, I'm heading out. We'll see you later. Thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by.